Hey guys, what's going on? 845 Sports Cards coming back at you again from the Hudson Valley. It is the first of the month again, so we are back at it with our 1991 Upper Deck baseball, looking for the Find the Nolan Ryan autograph, randomly inserted into these boxes. God knows how many packs you have to pull, but I'm going to keep going until I find it. And we'll do this every first of the month. We will sort through all the junk wax, 15 packs. It ends up being like 300 cards, 400 cards in this box. Most of them are worthless. I went on ComC the other day to see what was valuable after the last rip. Outside of the Candy Maldonado, maybe the Griffey and the Ryans, there's really not a lot of value in here. So what I'll do, I'm going to sort out the Hall of Famers, maybe put a lot together on eBay one day. We're going to search for the autographed Nolan Ryan, and everything else is just going to go dump the Atlantic Ocean with those boxes of the High Series 1952 tops. But before we start up, I want to make sure this video is a little bit entertaining at least. I'll show you at least one nice card. Since we're searching for Nolan Ryan, I want to show you a really nice Ryan that I do have in my collection. It's a Perez Steele Hall of Fame portrait of Nolan Ryan. You may recognize Perez Steele. He's the one that did the Diamond Kings inserts in the Donruss sets. So here is the Hall of Fame portrait of Nolan Ryan. Now, these postcards were numbered to 10,000. So these are distributed through the Hall of Fame up in Cooperstown. And if you send this card away, or any card or any item, to the Nolan Ryan Foundation, he will graciously sign anything you like. So he's still around. He's still signing. Spend a little money, he'll happily sign it. That's what's done here. Just came back as an authentic auto. I don't really care. I just love having the signature on the portrait. It's a beautiful card. And in this box of cards, we're going to see if we can find the randomly inserted to 2,500 hand-numbered Nolan Ryan. Let's get to it. Do I think I'm going to find it? I do. Will it take me 10 years? It might. But we got nothing but time here in the Hudson Valley. Ton of packs in here. I'm not going to waste anybody's time. We're going to try to get through this in a reasonable amount of time. Keep this under 30 minutes. Try to tell some stories. Have some fun. Let's get into it. First pack up. I ran this in. Guerra. Glenn Davis. As I said, Galarraga, Frank Thomas. It's a nice card. Put that one aside. Eck, he's a Hall of Famer. Dennis Eckersley. I'm not going to put together every card. There's your checklist. Could be something in PSA 10. Not going to look through every card. Not going to flip over every card. Because they're not worth it. Not worth the time. Not worth the money. I'm just happy these aren't bricked up like some of the mid-90s wax packs are. They discontinued gum in baseball cards this year. Topps is the only one that issued gum anyway, and they even stopped. Ruben Sierra, the most imitated batting stance in the 90s. Strawberry. Topps was a gum company, and they distributed gum in their packs. They actually stopped in 1991. So this is a 91 pack. Upper Deck never put gum in. 89 was their first year. Of course, we all know that series. That's where Ken Griffey Jr.'s rookie card number 1, can be found. Those boxes are expensive. If you wager to find one of those sealed boxes, you might be looking at a couple $100, all in the hopes of finding a $2,000 Ken Griffey Jr. Bernabe. Hawk. Hopes of finding Cecil, in hopes of finding the Ken Griffey autograph. Not the autograph, I'm sorry. Ken Griffey rookie card. You can go buy a PSA 10 Ken Griffey Upper Deck on eBay for right around $2,000. So, big picture, might just be cheaper. Might just be cheaper to buy the card in a PSA 10 than to search for it, send it to PSA, hope to get a 10. There's the doctor, because they are not easy to get 10s on. It's one of the most graded card PSA history. If you look at the website gemrate.com, they'll give you breakdowns of how often each card was graded and how often each card received an actual Gem Mint 10. Winfield. Griffey makes up like 6 of the top 10 spots, most frequently graded card of all time. And even still, you don't have that many PSA 10 Griffey rookies in existence. If they grade 40,000 of them, I'm making that up, I think it's about 40,000, 89 Upper Deck Griffies, they may have had 2,200 PSA 10s. Percentage-wise, that's miserable. So paying a lot of money, ripping 89 Upper Deck is a foolish venture. 91 Upper Deck, different story altogether. Because the possibility here is find that Nolan Ryan autograph. 1990 was the first inserted, hand-numbered, hand-signed on-card autos in Upper Deck. That was right over there. Reggie Jackson. For some reason, that seems to be a little more easier to find. The Reggie. Robbie Allen. He's a Hall of Famer. I think it's possible that while Reggie was a popular player, people aren't PCing. Kurt Schilling should be in the Hall of Fame. PCing Reggie as much as they PC Nolan Ryan. So you don't see the Nolan Ryan hand-numbered autograph card go up for sale very often. This pack's hard to open. I've heard it be said, if you have a pack that's hard to open, it contains a big hit. I doubt that pertains to 91 Upper Deck. Shilling again. Dickie Thon. Lenny Harris holds the record for most pinch hits, I believe. Somebody double check me on that. I think it's most pinch hits. Lenny Harris. He played for the New York Mets back in the 90s. Just a utility player, but he would be able to come through in the clutch. They would throw him in there. He just smacked base hits around. Mickey Mantle might say he'd wear a dress if all he was able to do was hit singles, but Lenny Harris got paid for hitting singles. Coney, Greg Vaughn, Bells. There was some nice photography in these packs. Nice quality cards. They just printed them to high heaven. You gotta think, the Nolan Ryan is hand numbered. And lots of Nolans. The Nolan Ryan autograph is hand numbered to 2,500. Pat Kelly. And it was rare. To say it was a case hit is an understatement. I mean, the thing you never hit this thing. It's so incredibly rare. So if there's 2,500 of them, and nobody ever saw it, that means it was inserted to like, I don't know what, 1 out of every million packs? We'll truly never know. Because this was the junk wax era. 2 packs in a row with Luis Gonzalez. People are saying that we may be in a modern junk wax era with all the parallels, prisms, holograms, and all kinds of nonsense being printed in modern products. You can only imagine how many Victor Wembanyama rookie cards there are, or any comparable player in the NFL, the NBA, Major League Baseball. There's just so many cards out there, and you wonder, you know, how hard is it to find that one of one? Fred McGriff, Hall of Famer. How many packs do you have to open of 2024 Chrome Baseball to find the Ellie De La Cruz one of one, which recently sold for over $100,000? How many packs you got to rip? You know, hard to say, but is it any rarer than finding this Nolan Ryan card? Fred McGriff again. Interesting correlation. You're getting the same card over and over again. Could we be so lucky to get 2 Nolan Ryan autographs in one box? Ha! That'd be something, right? That's why we record everything, because it was on video. We have it forever. Billy Swift, Vaughn Hayes, Darren Lewis. Robbie Almer's a Hall of Famer. Andy Dennis, Elster. Brett Main, Greg Olson, Charlie O'Brien, Andy Van Slyke, Dave Stewart. He's actually smiling. Dave Stewart's smiling. He had the biggest mean mug. So intimidating, Dave Stewart. They caught him smiling over there. What's that card worth? 10 cents. Again, he's not a Hall of Famer. The Hall of Famers might be worth 30 cents. Another Heroes card. What we're looking for is the checklist of this series. It's an 18-card series plus the checklist where they tell a bunch of stories about Nolan Ryan's illustrious career. We're looking for the checklist of that with the autograph, because the checklist does exist in non-autograph form, obviously. 20 grand. Harold Baines is a Hall of Famer. Tony Finn is not a Hall of Famer. There obviously is a non-autographed version of the checklist. Worthless. I've seen on eBay. I'll probably put it together with all the wax I'm going to rip of this. The 18-card set of the Nolan Ryan insert series. The set, the whole set, all cards together, all 18 cards. $6, $8. There's no value, you know. I mean, Harold Baines. Kids these days, my son, for example, he doesn't know who these players are. He knows the Bobby Witts of the world, the Aaron Judges, and he should. The Shohei Ohtanis. You should know those players. They're amazing. And they're going to be around forever in the annals of baseball history. These guys, this is my Harris again. These guys are amazing, setting records that, you know, setting records that'll be hard to beat. Johnny Franco, my boy. Brooklyn Zone. Saberhagen. Will we ever see 74 home runs in a season? Will we ever see 800 home runs in a career? Hard to say, but if somebody's going to pull it off, you got to figure somebody with the power, the professor, the power of Aaron Judge, the youth of Juan Soto. A lot of these modern day players are unbelievable. So if you're a young kid today, especially with social media, on-demand viewing, you can watch some remarkable athletes. And Carlos Viagra, he was good, but why would anybody care about him in 2024? Dave Parker, Pedro Guerrero, Ricky. Whoa, look at that. That's a pretty cool card. Triple exposure, Ricky Henderson. I believe there's a few of those in this set. The Ricky is really cool. Big Ricky guy. Love Ricky Henderson. Cut Ricky in half, he'd have 2 Hall of Famers. Story goes he was sent a check from the Oakland Athletics, the sum of $1 million for his contract. A couple months later, they called him and said, "Ricky, we sent you $1 million check. Did you get it?" Ricky said, "Of course Ricky got it. I put it in a frame and I put it on my wall. Never seen a check so big." Only Ricky. Another useless insert. Chuck Cram, Mel Hall. Corey Snyder. Prospects checklist. I will take a look at all the Hall of Famer cards I'm pulling out of here. If any of them look like they would grade a PSA 10, I might consider sending them in. Whoa. If they come back at 10, they could be worth some money. Yeah. Ballpark is $7,500. Come back at 9, not worth the price of grading, but Kyle Abbott. Paul Mahler, Hall of Famer. Since we're here, since we're going through this, we'll take the shot. HR, ESPN fame. So we have to extract some value out of this. I've looked online for boxes of this. I'm always in the market for fairly priced junk wax for no other reason. It is super enjoyable to me. Box of this 91 Upper Deck, I've seen go for 50, 80, 100. That's insane. David Wells. That's insane. I'm not paying that much. These boxes I got for 30 bucks a piece. I got a stack of them. I was happy to take them off the guy's hand. He was happy to get rid of them because he had to make room for prisms and colorful things, shiny things. Mitch Webster. I'm thinking Mitch Williams. Mitch Williams is the wild. We'll go back in the Wayback Machine. That card's worth $1 million in 2024. If my 11-year-old mind could conceive it. Never happened. Ozzie Canseco. With Jose in the background. Legit. Canseco brothers. You want to give me the argument that steroids make you good, I give you Ozzie Canseco. Same genetics. Same house. Same team. You don't think they were sharing the juice? Of course they were. How come Ozzie's not an unbelievable, Rafi, an unbelievable Major League superstar? Just didn't have the skill. John Olerud. Another good Ricky story. He ran into John Olerud when he was in Toronto, I believe. Or was it after Toronto? I think it was after Toronto because they played together. So anyway, so Ricky ran into John Olerud. John Olerud had an aneurysm, so he wore a helmet even in the infield when he played defense. And Ricky said, "Hey man, I used to play with a guy that wore a helmet in the infield a long time ago." And John Olerud said to Ricky Henderson, "Yeah, Ricky, that was me." I love Ricky Henderson. This is not a Ricky Henderson rip. This is a rip of nostalgia. And just so happens that Ricky's stories can be sprinkled in any conversation and be amazing. Danny Martinez, Dwayne Ward, Mark Lemke, Wegman, Sidewinder, Chipper Jones. There's a nice card. PSA 10. That might be the most expensive card in the set. It isn't autographed. Raw might be $3-4. Sandy Alomar Jr. Chipper is your best rookie. Messina is also there. And if you watched last month, you did see I pulled the Michael Jordan short print out of this box. Jesse Orozco. I was told the Michael Jordan short print is right around 1 every 4 boxes. Brock Reigns. 1 every 4 boxes, so I don't expect to find it here. Short printed, which means it's hard to find. But that card even. In the PSA 10, about 500. A 9 is about 40. And Roy might get about 15-20 bucks for it. Dale Murphy should be in the Hall of Fame. Let's set that aside. Eddie Murray is in the Hall of Fame. Steve Avery, not in the Hall of Fame. George Brett. Hustling. Spike and Alvin Davis. We can have a long discussion about the Hall of Fame if you want in the comments. We can talk about anything in the comments. I do read them. I look at the analytics. I see how old you are. I see what country you're in. I see that women don't watch this, which is fantastic. Because why would they? This 9-card set also includes special commission portrait by famous baseball artist Vernon Wells. 2,500 cards are personally signed, the number by Ryan. Hologram to differentiate from other Nolan Ryan portrait cards. Blah, 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 blah. They did Reggie Jackson. I was doing Nolan Ryan. It's just like the cover photo, cover card. Hershiser. Will of the Thrill Clark, not a Hall of Famer. Probably should be. Tom Gordon, Brian Barnes. Dave Justice. I think that's valuable. Tommy Glavine. Hall of Fame pitcher. Thought you were on retardable Luis Bologna. Ruben Sierra. The Candy Maldonado card is valuable. I pulled that last month. That's got Corey Haim as a young child in the background trying to catch the foul ball. That card's actually worth like about $3 raw. It's pretty crazy. Probably the most valuable raw card in the set. Just because of the novelty. There's another Ricky. All right. Cool. 2 Rickies. I get 2 Rickies that make the box worth it? No. The Hawk. But what's fun is the mystery, the chase, the excitement. Ripping through this with you guys. Hopefully it brings back nostalgia. Hopefully it inspires you to seek out exciting things from your youth. Oh, oops. Show my Kevin Seitzer card. Whatever will I do? Ron Gann, he was a savage. Wally Backman. There are people chasing different things. The problem with today's hobby, it's too expensive. It's not really a kid's hobby anymore. Hobby box, some regular run-of-the-line Topps issue, you're looking at $250, $300. It's insane. Issue's a Hall of Famer. These box here, even if you paid $100, you get a lot of cards. You're getting Hall of Famers. Beautiful photography. Much better value here, I think. Me myself, I'm doing this once a month here in this YouTube channel because I really want the Ryan. I can't find a thing on eBay for anything less than $1,500, $2,000. I'm not ready to do that. Try to remember this this Perez Steel autograph. That didn't cost me $1,500. No way. That might have been $200, $150. Wasn't that expensive? None of them are really expensive. The Perez Steel autographs, that is. Problem is they're not all alive. So you want a Honus Wagner autograph on the Perez Steel print, you're gonna have to get a cut autograph. Still gonna run you thousands of dollars. It's not the same as having not the same as having a hand sign on card auto. Two packs left. Can we find the Michael Jordan? Can we find the Nolan Ryan? We are going to find the Nolan. We're going to hunt and search and rip and tear and vacuum up all these little foil flakes, pull molitor, until we find the autographed Nolan Ryan. As you can see, in a box, a 91 upper deck. First of every month, Rafael Palmeiro. Thanks for watching. Hope it wasn't too long. 23 minutes right now. Hope it wasn't too long. I'm entertained. Hopefully you guys are too. Check out my other videos. Subscribe. Comment. Share. Talk it up. Alan Trammell, Hall of Famer. Blackjack McDowell. Devon White. Jeff Conine. Barry Bonds. Wow, cool. Obviously should be in the Hall of Fame. Barry, but let me know what you think. Let me know. Yep, we got beat. We'll just leave this here because that's a nice card. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see anything else in this channel. Let me know if you think I'll ever find the Nolan Ryan in a pack of 91 upper deck. Until next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Later.